business these days means getting high tech and tapping into a huge market online. But you have to do it the right way. Here to help us professionalize all of our companies on the internet, we've got business developer here, Gabriel Collignon. Okay, I tried to rhyme it with filet mignon, didn't do the job, but it's great to have you here. And thank you for going by Coach GC, because I can say that.
That's easier.
That is. Welcome. I'm so excited that you're here today because I know a lot of people that are getting their own website, going online, thinking, man, this is going to be it. I am going to nail it. I am going to get business, out the wazoo. And you're here to say, wait, hold your horses. Let's kind of back up because you want to do it the right way.
Yeah, that's correct. A lot of business owners today, they want to go online, and unfortunately, they don't get strategies on how to do it. And they're sometimes losing money. They're not doing things correctly, and it's not being successful.
Some of the common mistakes of people that are jumping into the gun, putting a website on without really doing some of the research, what are you seeing as some of the key mistakes?
Well, first of all is not having a strategy, not having a purpose for your website. Websites must have a purpose. It's not just a flyer. What do I mean with a purpose is, if you're a restaurant, you might want to get reservations on it. If you're a coach or a consultant, you want to give tips and get their information. If you're selling in retail, you want to sell your products.
We want to sell, we want to make sure everyone can hear what you're saying, so I'm going to move that up here so you can sell all your information correctly. So, okay, so people really need to pay attention to not just saying, I want to get this website done, but really taking care to make sure that they're following the right protocol.
Yeah, that's correct.
Some of the common mistakes that you're saying,
also, your website is not a flyer, as I was saying. You don't need to just focus on the design. You need to first focus on the functionality and then the design, make it user-friendly. You also need to have a call of action for your website. What that means is, if you're selling in every page, put down at the bottom or at the beginning of the page, go to our e-store, or if you're getting tips, just sign up. You also need to share. And the internet is very important for you to share information. If you don't share information, people are not going to go back. So you need to give them a reason to go back. And for that, you also need to have your website updated.
I think it's an interesting question, because I think some people say, well, I want to share information, but I don't want to give it all away, because then they maybe won't buy whatever the product is that you're selling. How do you balance those two things?
Well, it doesn't matter what industry you are. You're always, when you're trying to sell, you're giving information to your clients. If you, for example, if you sell windows, you need to tell people how to take care of those windows, and that's, if you do that, they'll be more comfortable with you. You'll gain confidence. So that's something you can do. Just tips, a little bit of tips, articles, how to do things that you are an expert, and then give them away.
As far as the call to action, I really like that, because you're saying, you're promising something more, and you're saying, you have even more services to buy. What about, you're saying, don't make it like a flyer. I know people think colors and flash. What happens when people maybe make it too busy?
Well, you get overwhelmed. When you go to a website and you can't find what you're looking for, you don't go back again. You just browse you just go to another website of your competition, and you don't want that. You want them, once they're in your website, you don't want them to go away.
You've had a lot of experience, Coach, with working with companies and folks that didn't have a lot of technical background, didn't really know how to put a plan together, and you really helped them take their idea into a really successful reality.
Yeah, that's correct. For example, right now we're having a partnership with the National City Chamber of Commerce, and they used to have their website without call of actions. It was just informational. They had some pictures, nice pictures of National City, but there was no call of action. So what we did with that website is transform it, give some articles, share tips, events with people, and also allow them to sign up online.
Perfect. So you're getting them brought up into all the things that they need to be able to be successful. And you've got some e-courses where our viewers can learn the same thing. Yeah,
that's correct. We're launching today an e-course just for our San Diego Living viewers. And this will show them how to have their own website in less than an hour. You only need to spend 20 minutes a day during the 3 days, and you can get your website up and running the right way without spending a lot of money.
Wonderful. Thank you so much for coming on today. Great to have you, and some really good tips. Don't just get out there and do it quickly. Do it the right way.
That's right.
Wonderful.
Thank you very much.